Welcome to Navigating the AWS Universe, a 2026 Practitioner's Guide. This video provides an opinionated architectural roadmap for business leaders and senior engineers, focusing on the core, governance, domain specialization, and niche extensions. AWS complexity is an inevitable byproduct of business scale. Out of the 240-plus service catalog, we will focus on the 40 core services that are essential for enterprise scale. The remaining services exist to solve complex mathematical and operational failures. The 4-tier architecture maturation arc guides your adoption. Tier 1 focuses on the foundational core, mastering 40 essential compute, storage, and networking services. Tiers 2, 3, and 4 introduce advanced architecture, domain specialization, and extended portfolio constraints as your needs evolve. Tier 1 compute and storage foundations dictate system design. The compute matrix ranges from serverless to server-based and general compute to containers. The storage decision tree helps select between block volume, file share, or object/blob storage options. Understanding relational versus native performance in Tier 1 databases is crucial. Options include Amazon RDS for managed relational data, Amazon Aurora for AWS native relational, DynamoDB for serverless NoSQL, and Elasticache for microsecond read caching. The fundamental boundary isolates and protects the workload. The workload, such as EC2 or Lambda, is protected by a network boundary using Amazon VPC and an identity and auditing perimeter, including IAM and CloudTrail, along with edge and delivery services. Production defaults often require explicit engineering intervention. This includes corrections for networking like Direct Connect, identity defaults, and storage defaults, such as relying purely on bucket-level access control lists. The mathematical breaking point of Tier 1 architecture is VPC peering mesh, which fails above 5 VPCs. The solution is the AWS Transit Gateway, which restores structural order through centralized hub-and-spoke routing. Centralized governance replaces fragmented IAM perimeters. AWS Control Tower and IAM Identity Center provide an account factory for compliant account vending and guardrails through service control policies, enforcing centralized control and SSO. Absorbing the shock of serverless concurrency is essential. Serverless scale will instantly exhaust traditional relational database connection limits. Amazon RDS Proxy acts as a connection pooling shock absorber, complementing Aurora Serverless v2's auto-scaling compute. Tier 2 services become architecturally mandatory when Tier 1 services operationally or mathematically fail. Examples include adopting Control Tower and Transit Gateway for multi-account growth and hybrid routing, or Aurora Serverless v2 for unpredictable workloads. Tier 3 enables provable specialization in complex domains. This includes networking for zero-trust paths, security for controlling cryptographic keys, and AIML services like Amazon Bedrock for securing API layers for frontier foundation models. Tier 4 addresses niche industry constraints natively. These are purpose-built constraints, not substitutes for general-purpose compute, covering areas like broadcast media, industrial IoT, and space/satellite operations with specialized AWS services. The 37-plus region constraint dictates architecture availability. While 40 core Tier 1 services flow freely on day 1, Tier 2 and specialized Tier 3 quarter services may lag new region launches. Always check capabilities by region before pre-launch.